So when OTF Jam took the stand, he made it very clear. He pointed at Durk, he pointed at Doodie, he pointed at Lindsay, he said they was all in on the murder and the conspiracy. They're mad, they're big mad. They're so mad that Jam took the stand and is cooking Lil Durk. Durk got cooked by Jam. It was such a bad day. People out here trying to act tough like that's something, okay? But it ain't gonna do nothing. It's not gonna help Durk. It's not gonna stop Jam. Durk literally got pointed out. He looked so disappointed. He looked heartbroken. There were moments where Jam was sort of like, looked like he was low-key like chuckling a little bit, or like they was playing that video of Doodie basically where he admitted to being the murder man, and Jam just shook his head and laughed. You thinking you guys cooked yourselves? You talking about I'm the snitch? You guys cooked yourselves. They played back again in the court. I'm not gonna lie. All of these folks out here that say that they love Durk, love Von, they don't love Von as much as I do. I was bopping along to Back Again. It was hard, but unfortunately there was true facts behind those songs, and Durk got pointed out by Jam. Jam was apparently one of the biggest demons out here. He claimed that he murdered 3 people for the BDs there's a third murder that we don't know about yet that we're going to probably find out about, but Jam said that he got blessed into the BDs when he was just 9 years old. Okay, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. They said that bro, this was crazy. Do you know how many shootings Jam said that he was involved in between, I believe, the ages of 12 and 18? 10 to 15 shootings, but also robberies. He was an armed robber. He said he did over 100 robberies. He can't even remember how many robberies he did. He said he mostly robbed drug dealers, but in a moment that probably actually pulled at the jury's heartstrings and made you have a lot of sympathy for Jam. They said, what did you do? Did you always rob drug dealers? He said, not always. He said, there was one time I did something else. They said, what did you do? He said there was one time I actually did an armed robbery for food. He said that my family was hungry, my parents were drug addicts. I was only 12 years old. I had to stick someone up with a gun to literally put food on the plate for my family. My parents had bills, they were drug addicts. I stepped up to the plate and I did over 100 robberies, and I was just trying to get by and feed my family. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was actually quite compelling. I don't know if the jury are gonna be sympathetic for that. Obviously, he's also doing 15 shootings and catching 3 murders and just doing all type of stuff, but it actually kind of was emotional. It actually made you feel like, damn, in many ways, like Jam is actually a victim of circumstance. He was having to rob people for food. So when he got flown out there to LA by allegedly Durk and Doodie and them to go and participate in this murder, really, and he said it himself, he didn't feel like he had a choice. He said that he was already in LA when Doodie Lo got on FaceTime and said, you're here to kill Quando Rondo. That's what was said. It's crazy. And he said, look, I was already there, and where I come from, you don't stop nobody from committing a murder. That's how you get yourself killed. So OTF Jam's testimony, I'm not going to lie to you, it was very, very compelling, and they big old mad about it.